Hi, all you YouTubers out there. I'm out here in beautiful Sedona, Arizona, painting outside. Today is sort of an overcast day, which is good. We don't have a lot of bright sunshine causing a lot of glare on our canvas. I'm going to paint a group of trees that are behind me over here. Trees are just starting to turn color, so we might be able to get some of that wonderful yellow-orange color in the leaves. I don't know. We're just going to be making this up as we go along. But again, I'm outside. It's a little chilly out here, but that's good. Gets the blood going. This is great. This is called plein air painting. I know I've told you before in my day it was painting outside, but times change. Let's take a look at the canvas up here. I'm going to start out with a filbert brush. This is from one of the Jenkins brushes. And I've already started this. Now this is an 11 by 14 canvas. And I had painted the whole canvas black. Then I went in with some cerulean blue and white. And leaving some little light streaks showing. Coming on down to a nice dark green down on the bottom, and as I brushed it up, it picked up some of the lighter tone. That's why it turned a little light. Maybe I'm using a filbert again, and we'll put a couple, maybe we'll have some clouds up in here. Use your finger. Now watch how this cloud stuff happens, just using our finger. Look at that. Coming across here, give it a little more white. This is just good old white. Put it on, use your finger, and pull it across. Way up there. So the finger works great for blending, but you have to get quite a bit of color on there to start. It's just good old white. Sometimes you gotta roll, 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 roll. You'll see little subtle things happening up in the sky. Fun way. Maybe we'll put a little touch of mauve with white. Get a little more mauve-y color up here. See it? See how I roll that brush? It's sort of a circular motion. Yes, look at that. Just let it happen. I don't know how much of this is going to show, but we'll find out. Maybe a little touch down here. Some clouds way off in the distance. Fun, fun. Let the finger do all the work. Let me cut in there and pull one down. There. Neato. I got a lot more sky in there than I thought. But that's okay. Now I'm going to take a dark green and sienna. And I've got the trees, and maybe you can see some of them off in the distance. I've got a big fat tree here. It's going to come right on up. And I'm just sketching the outline of the tree. It's sort of a curved tree. And now I'm going to reach down. I'm using good old oil. These are the Jenkins paints. And I'm going to put a gray tone on here. Black and white. Don't make it too light. There, that's about right. And I'm going to block this tree in. Now it's picking up some of the green on the bottom because it's all wet down there. That's fine. I'm using the filbert. Up it comes. Is my hand in the way? I don't know. Hope not. Let me check to see. Is my hand in the way? Are we okay? Good. Better to make sure. There's another little guy. Little guy over here. Remember, don't put him in straight. Coming on up. Yeah, it picks up a little of the background color. That's fine. No biggie. And we're just going to go around here. And my medium is just plain turp, guys. And there's another one here. Ooh. Oh, look at it pick up that green. Brush goes bye-bye. I'm picking up more gray. There's another one up here. It's great painting outside because you see all these wonderful shapes. And you could choose which shapes you want, which you don't. Make up a good composition. Up it comes, up it comes. As it comes down to the bottom, let's take a little green and sienna. Whoa, was that sienna? That should have been. Put a little more green. We got a little red with that there. A little darker. Notice how I'm using a choppy stroke so it adds texture. Look at it coming down. And it's sort of like a little foot coming out, which nails that tree down. Yeah. Now I'm painting outside, so you know there might be some people walking by. I might say hello to them. You never know. Look at that. I love this. Another one coming up. This is all with the filbert. Filbert is a great brush to use. And let's see, what else do we have? Over here. I'm constantly looking at this for stuff. Maybe another one here. See it happen? We have not a lot of light, so we're going to make up our own light. We'll take a little white. Ooh, look at that. Very dry, very dry. And down it comes. And white, and maybe a touch of orange with our white. Good morning. Got some people walking by. How are you? Yeah. You can walk through. It's okay.
How are you?
How you doing?
Doing great.
Where are you guys from?
Georgia.
Georgia. Georgia?
Yep.
Good for you. Whoa.
A little south of Atlanta, a little town called Fayetteville.
Oh, I know where Fayetteville is.
Yeah.
I used to teach in Fayetteville.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you teach?
I'm trying to think.
Fayette County High or one of the elementary schools? Can I look at your picture?
Oh, yeah. We're videotaping, so you're going to be on YouTube.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, your image won't be. Hi, how are you? This is wonderful. Now we're going to switch over because we got the camera going back there. You didn't know that, did you?
No. I just wanted to come to our favorite place.
That's fine. That's okay. We talk to people all the time. All the people on YouTube are going to go, oh, he's actually talking to somebody out there. Uh-oh, we scared them off. They're leaving. Fayetteville. Boy, you never know. Oh, they're coming back. Yeah. Don't forget to look for us.
Okay.
Good old Fayetteville. Little kind of a color on the bark. I switched over to a liner brush. Liner. Look at that. Really, now we're going to get a bunch of limbs in here. See, you never know who you're going to meet out here. A bunch of limbs coming in. Wonderful working from nature. Because you actually see how everything works. I hear the raven, my favorite bird. A raven. Listen to him. My wife Catherine is going to be taking some classes and doing a sculpture of a raven. She's going to have fun with that. Maybe some dark stuff going in now, because it has some leaves. Still using this liner brush. See? There's a lot of twigs in here. We have to get our little twiggies in before we start filling her up with leaves. And there's all kinds of limbs. Oh, got something there. Well, we'll put a leaf over that. If you're going to be a painter, remember you have to be slow down and you have to be patient. Don't try to rush the brush and get everything happening. This is not instant painting where you do this and do that and there's this and there's that. That's just not going to happen. You want quality work, be patient. This is great. Of course, you know I do flowers a lot. So this is good to get away from the old roses, daisies and stuff. Maybe I'll do more landscapes. Maybe, why don't you guys out there let me know? You might say, gee, I like that stuff you're doing. Look at the leaves going. Look, 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 look. Don't paint little perfect leaves. We're going to get very loose and impressionistic. We're going to take a brush called a fan brush. Let's take it here. Okay. You're going to take that little ochre, yellow ochre. Ooh, maybe test the color. Is that too bright? Yeah. And we're just going to hit it on the upswing. Yeah, loosey-goosey, loosey-goosey, loosey-goosey. Push it in, pull it in. Do it to it. Maybe we'll have a little orange and yellow. Orange and yellow. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, honey, we're... and the side of the brush, you know, stuff growing. Look at it. Don't make it light all over. That's just to get it started. Maybe some of that will repeat it. So you always try to repeat color. Look at it go. Maybe there's some leaves up in here. Look at that. Look, 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 look. Very loose and free. Orange and yellow. Kind of a sort of an autumn color. Look at it. Look, look, look. Are we painting little leaves? No, we're just painting a feeling of them. Oh, let's get some, I see some blue. Wonderful working out here. Whoa, too bright. Too wonderful. There, whoa. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Remember, it's just a hint. As it comes up, I see it's picking up some of the orange, yellow orange. Very impressionistic, guys. Very loose and free. Maybe over here. You see how you give the illusion of leaves without actually painting each and every one. As it comes over to the dark, it's going to get darker. So maybe a little more green. Maybe down at the bottom we'll put in a hint of grass. All done with the liner. This is the liner brush that comes in the Jenkins paint set. Well, here's some planes. So you know we're outside. Maybe that'll just fade into nothing. I still think on the top, oh, the tourists are out. There's an airport not far from us, and the tourists all go up and take plane rides because we're surrounded by these wonderful red rocks here. And you might hear helicopters. Who knows what? Let's come up. White and black. And look how we're getting a feeling of light. See how I'm really kind of working choppy. Get a feeling of texture. Maybe the light is hitting that one tree pretty strong. See that happen? So it gives us a focal point. It brings this front tree out. You don't want to highlight all of them. You want them to stay in the back. Another plane going over. Red, orange. Hello. I'll wave to them. Hi, up there. Watch your composition. Watch your light. We could lead people where we want them to go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Can you see that bright light? You see it? That's actually the lightest value in here, except maybe for some clouds. That's looking cool. And we're going to put a few more limbs in here. Maybe there's one here. Yeah. And some of them way in the dark, way in the back, are darker. See? See? See, I work that brush. Maybe some back in here. Good painting is simple painting. Oh, the kids are out. Planes are flying over. The kids are out playing. Woo, woo, woo. More leaves up here. Ah. You never know what you're going to find when you paint outside. Getting a little more skimpy with our leaves. So you want to leave room for the birds to fly through. Coming on up, maybe just a few way up here. Okie dokie. Huh. Okie dokie. Okay. Okay. A few more leaves up in here. Now don't go leaf crazy and cover up all of our trees. That's the mistake a lot of folks do. Then you have nothing but a bunch of leaves. Another tree. Ooh. We're just making this composition up as we go along. Another tree here, stuff coming off of that. Something here. Just a lot of junk over in here. Maybe black and sienna. So we want things to look full, but we don't want to bring a lot of detail out. I'm going to just kind of scrub that in there. So it ends with everything going into the dark, a little yellow, orange. Maybe a little darker, put some sienna with it. A lot of leaves have fallen down, I see. And this could be vignetted out, means it just goes out into dark. Hello, up there, another plane. Ah, look at that. I like those leaves on the bottom, yellow-orange. It's sort of a flip, like a curvy stroke. Now right in here is where we can play with some color. Yellow, orange, maybe a little red. I'm really going to pile it in there. Yellow, orange. I do this in my flower paintings. Why not with a landscape? Why not? You see how that adds energy? Maybe that is reflected up here. I do this in my floral paintings. I repeat color into the leaves or into the base of a rose or whatever. Why not with landscapes? Let's take some green and sienna. So when you're painting flowers, you're also painting landscapes. You don't even know it, but you are. Painting is painting. It's all related. Doesn't matter, portraits, seascapes. Oh, look at that. Look, 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 boom, boom, boom. Can you see it? You gotta love this stuff, guys. I'm gonna get in here a little more. Oh yeah, look at that reflecting that. Maybe there's a limb coming on. Ah, yes. Now we're getting some dramatic stuff. Just like we do in the flowers. Not any different. But as we come up, maybe that yellow-orange will find its way up here just enough. Oh, yes, look. See? And just a few places. Don't fill it all in. Ah, I like this coming along. So doing a painting is nothing but a building process. We're building, we're building, we're building. Yes. Yes, you see the feeling of light coming in. And as we come up to the top, now I'm just using turp if I didn't tell you. And I'm using my brand new paint. I'm adding a little more green to it. I want to keep my bright colors down below. And just kind of let it peter out up in here, maybe a few. Maybe that cloud got a little weird up in there. See, it's oil paint. You can do whatever you want with this stuff. You can do this. It's a fun painting. Remember, I started out black. Oh, look at there's some limbs coming in. Look at that. See how that breaks up that blob of color with another little tree coming to life. Maybe a couple little darks up in here. Here's where the detail comes in, see? Maybe if it's too sharp, you can always hit it with your brush. This big tree has a nice limb coming out. A lot of times I'll start to do a painting and I'll start it out here and then I'll take it back into the studio and finish it. But I think we might get this one all done. There's a limb coming out. I see it there. It's wonderful painting outside. There's so much information out there that it's just great. Look at that limb coming across. Maybe we're going to take this limb and bring it down. This isn't in the painting, in the landscape I'm looking at, but it brings the eye back. So some things you just make happen. We're going to take our blue and yellow. Remember, these are not going to steal any of the lights up on top. But maybe I need to have it more orangey. Oh, yeah, see. Maybe it needs to be a little more muted. There, that's the color. See? See it? More muted. See, the eye will stay down below. But in case you feel you need to get a little more going, keeping your color muted on the top will not distract us from down here and pull us out of the painting. There's that dark on you. There's an old saying out there, it takes two people to do a painting. One to do the painting, and another one to stand behind you with a baseball bat, and hit you over the head and tell you to stop before you overwork it. But I don't want to stop. I'm having too much fun with this stuff. Don't hit me yet. I hear you at home going, stop. It looks good. You're gonna overwork it. Help me. Oh, look at that. Wait. You always think when you're painting, what if I just do a little more? And I think this is just a little quickie, guys. It's not a finished painting or anything like that. It's just to show you a way to go, get you started, and you can just play around with it. Thanks for watching out there, and look for us on more of YouTube shows, and there'll be more stuff going on. I got some kids coming around. Take care out there. Bye-bye.